Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for being here. Today I'm gonna just show you some of the accessories that I've used on my Fujifilm X-E4 for the last couple of years. This was a camera I purchased a couple of years ago, and then I purchased this along with a 35mm f2 lens. I've made a review for this lens, is on the YouTube channel. You can have a look at the review if you are interested in purchasing one of these. This is probably one of my favorite lenses made by Fuji. I've used this for the last 2 years or so. I've tried about 4 lenses, the 23mm, the 16 to 55mm, and the f18 6.3, and I've enjoyed using this lens the most. Another accessory that I purchased, a square head. It's the popular one, I think, by this company called HAOGE. I believe the lens hood I purchased for about £35 in the UK. So if you're interested in purchasing one of these, you can always have a look on eBay. They make these for a bunch of Fujifilm cameras. I believe there are a few companies selling them for cheaper as of right now on Temu and eBay as well. It's not something that I would recommend purchasing on Temu, but there are a few cheaper alternatives. I purchased this little red shutter button on eBay at the time. It was like £5. It's a little metallic shutter button which looks really nice, I would say, on the camera, and it makes using the shutter button a lot nicer. It gives you a little bit more of a tactile feel to it while you press every picture. There are 2 options on these. I believe I received both. So you have one which is the concave version, and then you also have the convex version. So this one's a concave version, where when you put your finger down, it sort of goes into a little cavity. They sell these in different colors, in blue and in black. I've seen a few more selling in gold and silver. So if this is something that you're interested in purchasing, you could always have a look at eBay. I will try and drop a link in the description, but since I'm a new channel, I think YouTube doesn't allow me to put links on just yet. But it's quite easy, just type red shutter button on eBay and a few will pop up. Another thing that I've used along with this camera is a thumb rest. I think this is the most important accessory you could purchase with the Fujifilm X-E4. It gives the camera a lot more stability in your hand because the body doesn't have any sort of grip in the front. So it makes holding the camera a lot easier with a one-handed grip. Out of all the accessories, I would suggest purchasing a thumb rest. Apart from that, the battery is pretty good, I would say, for almost half to 3/4 day of shooting photographs, and you can always carry a power bank with you and then charge it up during the day when you're on long trips and that sort of thing. A little SD card works well. I think a 128GB works well on this camera. An SD card like this, a 256GB SD card, gives you about 4,000 to 5,000 images in RAW and a lot more in JPEG, but I think a 128GB works well enough as well. So if you could purchase one of these on a Black Friday or an Amazon sale, you get them for quite cheap. This one's a class 10, I believe, and it's helped quite a lot in terms of taking photos, because when you have film simulations on Fuji cameras, and if you have settings with clarity on real high values, the camera processing speed increases, and it takes a bit more time. So having a class 10, I believe, helps a little bit in terms of the photo saving on your memory card. Peak design strap. I had a couple of these attached on the right side and then clip these on here basically. I thought that the Peak design strap was probably one of the best in terms of it being thin and sleek, and you could switch these between cameras. I currently have taken the side bits off, but I'll show you what it looks like. So this is the Fujifilm X106. So you basically have 2 of these, and then these connect right here, and then just for showing you what it looks like, you would plug this bit in here and it snaps on pretty well, and you plug this one in here, and then it's pretty much quite snug in there, and then you hold it up, and yeah. When you purchase these from Peak design, you get another 2 of these. I just haven't installed them on mine, but if you have 2 cameras, these are a bit expensive to get started with. But if you've got 2 cameras, I think it costs about £50 for the strap along with 4 of these, so you can easily put them on 2 cameras and then swap from one to the other camera, and it makes life a lot easier. These were all the accessories that I used on the Fujifilm X-E4 for the last 2 years, and if you're interested in purchasing any of these, I'll leave names for these in the description. You can always have a look on eBay and Amazon to find these. Thank you so much for watching this YouTube video, and please follow me on Instagram and have a look on my YouTube channel. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel as well. Yeah, thank you so much and have a nice day.